Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sophia. Today we're going to discuss toxic masculine energy and divine masculine energy that all women should witness in life. We all deserve to have a divine masculine energy in our life. Not toxic poo-poo, okay? So we're going to start with, let's see, what should we do? Infinite Spirit of love and light, thy will be done this day. Today is the day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Miracles shall follow and wondrous shall never cease. Let's give you some love potion. You deserve to have good love in your life. All right, let's get this started. It feels so good. All right, so we're going to start with the shadow, a dark fixation. And this is going to be about toxic partners, narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, and dark empaths. Run, damn it, run. Yeah, run as far as you can. All right, let's start with toxic partners. It's getting closer and closer to Valentine's Day. Be your own Valentine, okay? All right. Narcissists. Their key traits: grandiose sense of self, entitlement, arrogance, lack of empathy, need for attention and admiration, explorative behavior. And these are all things that they do in a relationship. They just have this sense of self, like they're better than everyone. They feel entitlement, entitled to everything. You may go to the store with them and they could probably go off on an associate because they were ignored or didn't get what they want. That's part of their arrogance. And they lack empathy. Seriously lack empathy. And they always want attention. They need that need for admiration. Yeah. So highly toxic. I think I'm going to pull one shadow card. And let's see what we get. From shadow is what shadow does. Yeah. And then we're going to move on to what every woman should have in her life. Some have it, but then there's some of us that don't. We didn't get too lucky, right? I had it once, and I lost it. Because when you're an unhealed shadow, you tend to self-sabotage. Do not look outside yourself. Go within to receive your answers. That's true fact. I don't ask anybody for anything. No advice. I go within. I get all my answers. Sit quietly. Ask your questions. It'll come to you. With stillness and movement. Okay? Be still. Guilt tripping. Most common in love bombing. It's sneaky. It sneaks up on you. The common words are, well, after everything I've done for you. Oh, I've heard that throughout my whole relationship with toxic men. Like, I didn't ask you to do it, but that's how they do it. Okay, my first date with a psychopath. The first date, he took my whole immediate family out on the date. Bought my brother a bike that same day. So beware of that. I was young, naive. I was only 22. You know, when you're young, you think, oh my God. Like, you know, this guy really, really likes you. He's buying your brother a bike. Taking your whole family out to have ribs, okay? Yeah, no. Watch yourself with those ones. And we were dating, 90 days? And he prepared a surprise birthday party for my daughter and invited all my friends and family. Didn't even know he knew everybody, but you got one flying monkey in your family? Yeah, that's the doorway, okay? So that's how psychopaths work. They're very strategic and they plan out what they're going to do. And boy, have I heard that one. Make you guilt trip you. And it works. You feel guilty. So give yourself, I got this 90-day, I call it the 3 dating, I put it in one of mine. Maybe it'll come up. Who knows? Okay, so let's get messages now from. We want to look at what a divine masculine, how they operate, and if you have trauma with men, toxic men, these type of divine masculine energies, you're going to feel uncomfortable because that's what the inner psyche does. So this is why you need to work on your inner psyche and get healing, because you want to bring in a good person that's going to really love you, not some fake ass stuff, because your inner psyche's all messed up and it's just your discernment is working against you and rather for you. That happens too. So this is why you've got to go on a healing journey, women, men, so that you can bring in your divine masculine energy. Women have a masculine energy as well, and feminine. We have both. I tend to operate in my masculine energy. I did it for a long time. Very masculine. And now that I've healed, I'm more feminine-like, I noticed that about me. So, yeah, you want true love, good energy, good love, that the divine, the Father, God, source, energy, higher, the Most High, will bring that to you once you heal. Because you can't bring that in, because when you're unhealed, you're operating at a dense negative energy, and that's all you're going to bring in is dense energy, like these toxic poo-poo men that like to guilt trip. Okay? All right, let's get a message on what a true divine masculine energy operates. They are grounded, they're centered and calm and deeply present, which means they know how to ground themselves. By grounding yourself, meditating, you learn to sit in stillness. You get a sense of peace. You get answers to your problems. I'm not lying to you. Meditation is so good for the heart and your mind. The inner psyche is 3 parts of the mind: the conscious ego, the unconscious persona, and the shadow. Yes, and your heart is all connected, and that is why a lot of people get sick. Right. Ooh, I'm glad this one came up, because this is my rule. Date night. When you're in a relationship, if you got a toxic man, he will not do this. But if you got you a divine masculine counterpart, he will do this. Date night every 7 days. A weekend getaway every 7 weeks. And a romantic vacation every 7 months. Okay? That's the 7 dating rule, I call it. Okay? So remember that. All right, let's get another one. What our divine masculine counterparts should be. They are a clear thinker, knows thyself, uses logic and clarity. Toxic men have no logic and no clarity. I kid you not. They are I see it for what it is. I mean, I've always have. I just ended up in them because, see, when you grow up learning about love, because our parents are our first teacher. My dad loved me very much, and he was always there. But on the other hand, my mother wasn't. And interesting enough, instead of grasping towards the love that my dad gave me, because the inner psyche absorbs all the negative energy and traumas and disappointments and pain, I operated from that. Yes. And you will too. And you won't see it either. You will not see it. Let's get another one. I'm so into the divine masculine energy. Yes. Leading with love and wisdom. They lead with love and wisdom. That's right. Leave those crusty ass men. Tell them goodbye. Okay? The toxic men. Tell them goodbye. You don't need that. For me, I always, like I said, I've dated psychopaths. Almost cost me my life. Sociopaths. Narcissists. And a dark empath. And I married him. I know. All right, so let's get a self-love healing. I am beautiful. Self-love healing affirmation. I am full of energy and vitality. I am guided. Yes, you are. You are guided when you go on that healing journey. You will not be unprotected. You will not be unprotected. I'm telling you. And I'm here too to help you through it, because let me tell you, the inner psyche is clever and it will manipulate you. Yes, it will. I can tell you some stories. Every cell in my body vibrates with energy and health. Yes, it does. This is what happens when you go on your healing journey. And all these traits I have. And these are what I'm looking for in my masculine counterpart. Because I exude that in all my relationships. They just couldn't handle it. This is a good one. This is where you take back your energy. This is a really good affirmation right here. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. I give thanks. I am healthy. True fact, your body knows how to heal. And I'm going to make another video in regards to how your body knows how to heal. I'm going to do that after this love. Just learning about the divine masculine energy. I want that. Let's get a message from the higher beings. Let's get a message. All right. See what they got for us. These are messages that I received, and like I said, I put all my healing journey on cards, and I hope that this will resonate with someone. This too is a stone. I'll get into a separate video regarding stones, but this is a love stone right here, and this is a really good. It works with your heart chakra. Now, when you have problems with your heart, that means your chakra is blocked. You have an imbalance in your body. That's how we get sick, guys. Trust me. Listen to me. All right, here we go. This one's upside down, which means it's needed. Take a moment to recognize the presence and support of your guardian angels. Take a moment to recognize when you're moving fast in your vibration. You're gonna vibrate low when you move too fast. You gotta move slowly so that your vibration can vibrate high. That's what I was told by my spiritual team. Yes, that's what I was told. Where am I gonna put this? I'm gonna pull 3 messages from the higher beings of light. And when I say the higher beings of light, this is the higher up in the pleroma. I'm talking about the Eon Sophia. She is wisdom. She is the light being who fell from the pleroma and entered into the void. She is Mother Earth. She is Gaia. The Greeks named her Gaia. That is her shadow name. We all have a shadow name and we all have a light being name. That's why we have first and middle names. Yes. And my birth name is Sophia. That is my middle name. And that became my light being name for during my spiritual awakening and my healing journey. That's the name that I resonate with. And ironically, when I learned about the Eon, she's higher than an angel. And in Greek mythology, it's true. And Zeus was highly afraid of her. He knew not to mess with her because she's very strong. And I love that. And we all have Sophia in us. Gaia is within us. Get out in nature. Put your feet in the grass. It resets your whole nervous system, your immune system, which is your aura, is your immune system. And I'm going to go on a separate video about that because I was told to make one today. So we're going to learn a lot about oxidative stress, antioxidants, and how they work in the body and why they are needed. Okay? All right. You're being encouraged to bring more balance into your life and to make sure you haven't been neglecting certain areas of your life. Okay? You're being encouraged. And that is a message from the higher beings. All right. I'm going to end this with, I am so thankful for you and your loving energy and protection you bring into my life. Archangels and guardian angels and the eons. I ask that you help me be more aware of your signs and to truly feel your comforting presence around me, filling my heart and my home with peace and love. Guide my steps on this journey of life and inspire me. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm being interrupted here. You are a divine being of light. And the universe dissolves everything that is not of self. Stay in love. Love for yourself. Because actually, when we fall in love, it's the love that we have for us that we see in others that are toxic don't really have. And yet we stay in it because we think that that's all that we deserve. It is not true. It is not true. Love is the most powerful chemical in the universe, and it dissolves everything that is not of self. Every human being on this planet deserves healing. I say that right, Spirit? All right. Understand that what you reap is what you'll sow. What you put out comes back to you. Yeah, satisfied now, Spirit? All right. And that was the message. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Holy Mother. Okay, so please like and subscribe, and thank you.